Do sometimes ask yourself if the life you're living was chosen by you before birth. The soul contract theory suggests that our souls select specific life experiences, relationships, and challenges prior to incarnating on Earth. This concept posits that we enter into agreements, soul contracts, with other souls to facilitate mutual growth and learning. By getting to understand this theory, we may gain insights into the purpose behind our life's events and connections. At its core, the soul contract theory is based on the belief that our souls, before birth, engage in a planning process to outline the key experiences and relationships we will encounter in our upcoming lifetime. This pre-birth planning is thought to be a collaborative effort involving our soul, spirit guides, and other souls with whom we will interact. The primary purpose of these contracts is to facilitate spiritual growth and learning by presenting us with opportunities to overcome challenges, heal past wounds, and develop virtues such as compassion, patience, and resilience. These agreements are not limited to positive experiences. They often encompass difficult situations and relationships that serve as catalysts for personal development. By embracing the lessons embedded within our soul contracts, we can navigate life's ups and downs with a deeper sense of purpose and understanding. 1. The pre-birth planning process. Before incarnating, it's believed that our souls participate in a meticulous planning session to design the blueprint of our upcoming life. This process involves selecting specific lessons, challenges, and experiences that will best support our spiritual evolution. We collaborate with other souls, including those who will become our family members, friends, and even adversaries, to establish agreements that will facilitate mutual growth. During this planning phase, we may choose particular circumstances, such as the time and place of our birth, our physical attributes, and significant life events. These choices are made with the intention of creating an environment conducive to learning the lessons our soul seeks to master in this lifetime. For instance, a soul might opt for a life of hardship to cultivate resilience and empathy. It's important to note that while these plans are set before birth, free will remains a fundamental aspect of the human experience. We have the ability to make choices that can alter the course of our lives, and our soul contracts are designed to provide a framework rather than a rigid script. This dynamic interplay between destiny and free will allows for a rich tapestry of experiences that contribute to our soul's growth. 2. The role of free will in soul contracts. While soul contracts provide a foundational blueprint for our lives, they do not negate the existence of free will. We possess the autonomy to make choices that can either align with or deviate from our pre-birth agreements. This interplay between destiny and free will creates a dynamic environment for personal growth and learning. For example, encountering a challenging relationship may be part of our soul contract, intended to teach us about forgiveness or self-worth. However, how we choose to navigate this relationship, whether through confrontation, avoidance, or reconciliation, is determined by our free will. Our responses to these predestined scenarios can lead to a variety of outcomes, each offering unique lessons and opportunities for growth. This balance between predetermined plans and personal choice underscores the importance of conscious decision-making. By exercising our free will in alignment with our higher selves, we can fulfill the intentions of our soul contracts while also embracing the spontaneity and unpredictability of life. 3. Recognizing soul connections. Throughout our lives, we may encounter individuals with whom we share an immediate and profound connection. These soul connections often stem from pre-birth agreements to support each other's growth and development. Recognizing these relationships can provide clarity and purpose, especially during challenging times. Such connections can manifest in various forms, including family members, friends, mentors, or even brief encounters with strangers. The intensity and depth of these relationships often surpass conventional explanations, suggesting a deeper, soul-level bond. These individuals may challenge us, support us, or guide us in ways that align with the lessons outlined in our soul contracts. By paying attention to the dynamics and patterns within our relationships, we can identify these soul connections and gain insight into the lessons they bring. Embracing these relationships with an open heart and mind allows us to fully experience the growth and transformation they offer. 4. The purpose of challenging experiences. One of the most profound aspects of the soul contract theory is the notion that our most challenging experiences are intentionally chosen to facilitate growth and healing. While it may be difficult to comprehend why we would select hardship, these experiences often serve as catalysts for profound personal transformation. For instance, enduring a significant loss or trauma can lead to a deeper understanding of resilience, compassion, and the impermanence of life. These situations push us beyond our comfort zones, prompting us to develop strengths and insights that may have remained dormant otherwise. By reframing challenges as opportunities for growth, we can navigate them with a sense of purpose and empowerment. It's essential to approach this perspective with sensitivity, acknowledging that while challenges can offer growth, they also bring pain and difficulty. Embracing support systems and self-compassion during such times is crucial. Recognizing the potential purpose behind our struggles doesn't negate the need for healing and care. Instead, it provides a framework for finding meaning amidst adversity. 5. Repeating life patterns and karmic lessons. One of the most intriguing aspects of the soul contract theory is the idea that recurring patterns in our lives are not coincidences, but carefully chosen lessons we have yet to master. If you find yourself facing the same type of toxic relationships, financial struggles, or emotional wounds over and over, this may indicate an unresolved karmic lesson embedded in your soul contract. These patterns persist until the lesson is fully understood and integrated into our growth. For example, if someone continuously encounters betrayal, their soul contract may involve learning about self-trust, boundaries, or discernment. Until they internalize these lessons and act differently, the same painful experiences will keep surfacing, often in different forms, but with the same core lesson. This concept explains why people often feel stuck in cycles they cannot seem to break, because the soul itself is still in the process of learning. Breaking these cycles requires deep self-awareness and an intentional shift in behavior. Instead of blaming fate or external circumstances, individuals must recognize their role in these repeated experiences and make conscious choices to evolve. The moment the lesson is fully grasped, the pattern no longer needs to repeat, and life begins to flow in a new direction. 6. The role of suffering in spiritual evolution. Few things are harder to accept than the idea that suffering has a purpose. However, according to the soul contract theory, pain and hardship are not meaningless. They are powerful catalysts for transformation. Some of the most spiritually advanced souls are said to have chosen incredibly challenging lives to accelerate their growth and serve as beacons of wisdom for others. Consider individuals who have endured unimaginable hardships, yet emerge with profound wisdom, resilience, and a capacity for deep empathy. The idea is that suffering strips away illusions, forcing individuals to confront the deepest truths of existence. Without difficulty, there would be no contrast, no depth, and no true appreciation for life's blessings. That does not mean suffering should be romanticized or that people should tolerate unjust situations. Instead, it suggests that even in darkness, there is an opportunity for profound personal and spiritual awakening. The way we respond to suffering determines its impact, whether it breaks us or builds us into stronger, more compassionate beings. 7. The illusion of control and letting go. One of the greatest sources of human suffering is the illusion of control. Many people go through life believing that if they just try harder, think smarter, or plan better, they can dictate every outcome. But the soul contract theory suggests that certain events are predestined and no amount of resistance can change them. When we fight against the natural flow of our soul's journey, we create unnecessary suffering. For example, some people spend years resisting the loss of a relationship, a career change, or an unexpected setback, thinking that if they had done something differently, they could have altered the outcome. But what if those events were never mistakes? What if they were always meant to happen because they were part of a greater plan designed to lead us somewhere better? Surrendering to life's unfolding does not mean passivity. It means trusting that there is a deeper wisdom at play and allowing life to guide us rather than constantly battling against it. Ironically, true freedom is found not in controlling life, but in learning to flow with it. 8. Death and the completion of the contract. From the perspective of the soul contract theory, death is not an end, but a transition, the moment when our contract is completed for this lifetime. Whether a person lives for 10 years or 100, their departure is believed to align with the fulfillment of their spiritual agreements. Some souls may choose shorter lives with intense experiences, while others may opt for long, gradual journeys of wisdom and service. The fear of death diminishes when seen through this lens. Instead of viewing it as an interruption, it becomes a natural conclusion to a purpose-filled life. Many spiritual traditions suggest that at the moment of death, souls review their lives, reflecting on the lessons learned and the impact they had on others. This perspective can bring comfort to those grieving loved ones. Instead of asking, "Why did this happen?" one might ask, "What was the purpose?" While the pain of loss remains real, understanding that every soul departs at the right time can provide a sense of peace and acceptance. 9. What happens next? The next soul contract. If soul contracts exist, then what happens after we complete one? Many believe that after death, the soul returns to a state of reflection, where it reviews its past life and assesses its growth. This process, sometimes referred to as a life review, allows the soul to evaluate its choices, the lessons learned, and the impact it had on others. Following this review, the soul may choose to reincarnate with a new contract, continuing its evolution through new experiences. Some believe that certain souls reach a level of completion where they no longer need to return to Earth, having fulfilled all necessary lessons and transcended the cycle of reincarnation. Others believe that after death, souls may also serve as guides for those still on their earthly journeys, offering support and wisdom from the other side. Regardless of what happens next, the idea is that life is not random. Each existence is part of a greater journey, unfolding exactly as it was meant to. If you have made it this far, comment down below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.